seriously believe that Baltimore is going to come out here and give me more than just they're going to come out and give me more than just a bunch of hits. They had 5 hits yesterday. I believe today we're going to actually put some points on the board. There's no way around it. Baltimore is too solid of a team to lose again in that type of fashion. Great defensive game yesterday.
For me, y'all can chase the tail. Pick so precise, it's like we're reading it in braille. Stacking all this money, there's no way that we can fail.
Save money, what up? Yeah. It's the Save Money Podcast, your go-to source for all the latest and greatest in sports and urban culture. Guess what? We're here to break down the trending topics, give you the inside scoop, and provide our expert insights on everything from game day strategies to the culture. Whether you are a seasoned better sports fan fanatic or a gambler like myself, or just someone who love to stay on top of the urban scene, guess what? We have something for you. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, stay down, and let's make some safe money. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Listen, let me go ahead and get a breakdown. Real quick. Let me see when it comes to the month, when it comes to the month of October, we are currently, for the month of October, we're currently 2-2 for the month of October. Those that were with us, ran with us on yesterday, it was, for us, it was the Baltimore Orioles and the San Diego Padres, and we took both of them with the spread. Well, unfortunately for us, the San Diego Padres were the only ones to actually come through for us. Damn. Oh, man. Must I deal with it? Let me go ahead and deal with it real quick. Baltimore Orioles were defeated yesterday 1-0. First of all, I have to say this, because regular season diamond is one thing, but this playoff diamond is a whole nother beast. Man, this game started at 4:00. It was over by 5:30. I mean, 5 hits, 5 strokes for both Baltimore and the Royals. It was a good defensive game. 1-0. I mean, it's evident it was a good defensive game. Baltimore gave up 1 run, and the Royals didn't give up any, and they were able to be victorious 1-0 over the Baltimore Orioles. It was just one error. It was a ground ball hit right between third base. Shortstop missed it. Third baseman missed it, and hey, they scored, and from there Baltimore clamped down. It was so many times we had 2 on base. At one point we had 1 on third and 1 on first, with 1 out, and then next thing you know it was 2 outs, and then next thing you know, a new ending. The San Diego Padres beat the Atlanta Braves. We called it 4-0. We took them with the spread. They handled it, and it was just that easy. 7 strokes for Atlanta, 5 strokes, 5 hits for the Padres. And I mean, they went up to 3-0, and it was 3-0 up until like the eighth, around the seventh or eighth ending, and then the Padres scored one more to put the nail in the coffin, and so here we are. Like I said, it was a good game yesterday. All the games were good. Those that DM'd us to parlay, you received another 2-pick, which consisted of the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Those were the plays that we sold yesterday. So congratulations to all of you. Yeah, Michael King, 7.0 IP, 5 hits, 0 runs, 0 errors, 12 strikeouts. AJ Smith, 1.1 IP, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors, and 1 strike. Padres just dominated the game from a defensive standpoint. I mean, they pitched they pitched for 0 runs. So yeah, it's a good game yesterday. As for the Baltimore Orioles yesterday, had a few changes in the pitching department. We had Cole Reagan for the Royals to start, 6.0 IP, and the IP is pitches per inning, and 6.0. He had 4 hits. They got a couple of hits on him. No runs, no errors, and 8 strikes. Corbin Burns on the other end, he's the one that gave up that 1 run, 5 hits. He gave up 1 run, that 1 error, and 3 strikeouts with 8.0 IP. And then Lucas Craig, he finished the game for the Royals with a 1.1 IP. No hits, no runs, no error, 2 strikes. And that was your 1-0 Kansas City Royals over the Baltimore Orioles. Just that easy. So yeah, it was a good game, great defensive game. Once again, these teams play again on today. So nothing has changed. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 2-pick Shakur for today, because we have to get some early games, so we want to make sure we get everything out so that everybody can get set up to place their bids in, their wagers in. All right. Always remember, no reckless wagers. Let every move be a plan. All right, here comes the 2-pick Shakur. Game 1 of your 2-pick Shakur for today. Game 1. We're going to rock out with the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. This is game 1 of today. They kick it off at 2:30. We have T. Houghton on the mound for Detroit with a 2.19 ERA, up against H. Browns, the right-hander for the Houston Astros. He currently has an ERA of 3.49. Detroit shocked the world yesterday, 3-1, beating the Houston Astros, and I can't even say they shocked the world necessarily. I'm not even gonna go that far and be like they shocked the world on yesterday. Detroit Tigers for the regular season, 86-76, third in the AL Central. Houston Astros is 88. They're for the regular season, they were 88-73. We in Houston. Of course, you already know that. We in Houston, and when it comes down to these matchups, you know, the head-to-head matchup favors the Houston Astros, who are 6-4, against the Detroit Tigers. And 6-4 is not drastic. It's not like, man, Detroit doesn't have a chance. No, Detroit has a chance. Detroit has a chance, and with Tyler Holton on the mound today, they have another chance. He has a 2.0 ERA, and his average IP is 1.2 per inning. They have a chance. Hear me and hear me well. They have a chance. He's up against tonight, like I said, Hunter Brown, 2.40 ERA, averaging IP 6.0. Hunter's 2-3 for Houston, and Tyler is 2-3 for Detroit. Like I said, these guys here are tough. Detroit Tigers, if you all remember Save Money in the beginning of the MLB season, every chance we got to get Detroit Tigers, especially at underdogs, we were all over them. And they were underdogs yesterday, and they're underdogs again today. They're currently a plus 150 underdog. And hey, at 2:30, Save Money, we rocking with Tyler Holton and the Detroit Tigers to win their second game for this series. Yep. I'm putting it on the line. I got them going 2-0 on the road. All right, that's game one. Game two, we're going back to Baldy. We're going back to Baltimore. Yeah. I mean, they did it yesterday. They did it. Baltimore took that L yesterday. They did. They surely did. And I just can't see them losing again today. Kansas City is not bad. Don't get me wrong. Kansas City is not a bad team. Kansas City is not a bad team. I'm not going to sit here and defile Kansas City. I'm not going to sit here and act as if Kansas City is no good and Baltimore just cannot be beat. Kansas City finished the season out 86-76. Baltimore finished the season out. Royals second in the AL Central, and Baltimore finished the season out 91-71, second in the AL East. We have Seth Lugo and Zach Eflin for Baltimore. Zach Eflin for Baltimore and Seth Lugo for Kansas City Royals. Both of these guys are sound pitches. Here's the only thing different for me. Well, let me go ahead and give you a heads up for those that are ready to make these bets. Seth Lugo is 2-3 versus Baltimore with a 2.28 ERA and 5.1 IP, average inning pitch by a starter. So he averaged 5.1 pitches an inning. So he's a solid pitcher. Seth is, and he's up against Zach Eflin, who is 3-2 against Baltimore with a 3.0 0 ERA, averaging 6.0 IP, an inning, pitches per inning, 6.0. Listen, to me, the only thing different about today is I honestly, seriously believe that Baltimore is going to come out here and give me more than just they're going to come out and give me more than just a bunch of hits. They had 5 hits yesterday. I believe today we're going to actually put some points on the board. I mean, there's no way around it. Baltimore is too solid of a team to lose again in that type of fashion. Great defensive game yesterday. But Baltimore is going to do more than what they did yesterday. Money line we have a minus 155 for the money line, plus 130 for the Kansas City Royals money line. They're handing out the money for Baltimore is on the spread, and I'm gonna take the spread. I'm gonna run with the spread. That's where the value is. The money is on the spread. They lost yesterday, 1-0. It wasn't like they weren't getting any hits. Kansas City just did a good job of keeping them from scoring any runs. And so I believe Baltimore can start getting some runs on the board. They'll outrun the Kansas City Royals. They've done it before. They're 7-3, 7-2 against them. And, that's my two-pick Shakur. That's our two-pick Shakur for today. The Detroit Tigers. We're going to give the Detroit Tigers an encore. Let's do it again. Come on. Let's do it again. Baltimore Orioles. Come on. Let's go. And I'm gonna jump out there and I'm gonna take them with the spread. Now, there's gonna be a third game added to it, but you have to DM us. And for $20, we'll send you the parlay. It's gonna be one more game. And if it goes through, you pay us $20, you DM us, pay us $20, it goes through. If it doesn't, we reimburse you. It's just that simple. So your two-pick Shakur for today is the Detroit Tigers money line and the Baltimore Orioles money line as well. And those that are feeling audacious, you can jump out there and take them with the spread like myself. Okay. Here we go. We closing the show out. Not gonna hang out too long. We got to go ahead and get these bets in, and I'm getting ready to go somewhere and get in front of a television and get prepared for our 2:30 game. All right, Money Talk, wisdom. What does wisdom have to say? After every episode, those that if this is your first time hopping on to this podcast. After every episode, after I give the Shakur, I try to give a word of wisdom, some things that have been shared with me, some things that I've read, and some concepts and thoughts that just God has dropped in my spirit. We all dealing with things, different problems, issues from day to day, and money. This is what Money Talk has to say today. I was encouraged by a mentor of mine. We were talking, and he encouraged me to and this came actually. Let me back up. This thought actually came from a Bible scripture. In it's the Psalms where it says. Psalms 1, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, neither standeth in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. Talking about sitting at the table with those that are scornful, those people that are always looking down or have something ill, negative to say about you all the time. And so from that derived a thought that simply says, don't sit at tables where the people there are always talking about other people, because the day you're not at the table, you become the next subject. Real talk. Be careful of the tables that you dwell at, Be careful of the tables that you go and rest at and sit at and eat. If the people there at the table are always talking about other people, it's only a matter of time that they start talking about you. It's only a matter of time when you become the next subject. I want to be sitting at a table with a group of people that are sharing information, that are talking about, the next money move, the next adventure, encouraging everybody there at the table to do better, to be better, to stretch, to grow, to evolve, versus sitting around talking about people. It was another statement, a quote that said that poor mindset, poor people, they sit around and they talk about other people. Rich people talk about poor people sit around and talk about other people. People that are striving to succeed or be successful, they're talking about other ways to be successful. The wealthy, on the other hand, they're talking about how to make other people around them better, how to better their community. I think I missed the middle part. I was trying to. The middle part is not it. I don't know if it's. I have to find it. I'm gonna find it, but the gist of I have to find that piece now that I'm gonna start talking about it. Now is on my mind. Poor people, a poor mindset, a group of poor people always talking about other people, and rich people. That is, rich people always talking about things. Right? They're rich in things. Poor people talk about other people, putting other people down. Rich people, they talk about things, cars and vacations, places that they've gone and places that they would like to go. But wealthy people, they talk about how to make other people better, the people around them better, how to make their community richer, how to make their children better, to set their lives up so that they can achieve and do more in their lifetime before they expire, right? So those are the three things. Thank you, God, it came to me. Poor people sit at the table and talk about people. Poor people run them down, talk about what they doing, the latest gossip, who's screwing who got shot, who got robbed. That's what the poor people do. Rich people sit around and they talk about rich things, boats, cars, vacations, and money that they've spent, and vacation destinations that they've arrived and had great times at. That's what rich people do. That's what poor people do. But wealthy people, they sit around and they strategize about how they can make the people around them better. And that's what we want to do at Save Money. We want to adopt a wealthy mindset. It's not about the cars. It's not about the clothes. It's not about these beautiful vacation destinations. And definitely is it not about running other people down, talking about other people. I don't have time to be talking about other people. I don't have time. I got so much to do. We on this get rich or die trying type case right here, type quest. So that's what we have going on. Listen, don't sit at tables where the people are always talking about other people, because the day you're not at the table, you will become the next subject. Your two picks your core: the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Safe Money. We out. Peace.
Let the safe open up.